Hi everyone, nice to see you. We'll come to sitting. Lovely to have this relaxed reprieve with you at this time of day. So just enjoying the idea of dropping into silence and stillness. And I will keep the focus quite quiet today. And not too much talking. So we'll come into regulating the breath. And what I'd love us to do, just to bring the system into balance, is to do the Nadi Shodhana breath in a relaxed way and without the hands. So we're just going to feel the breath coming in through the left nostril and switching and exhaling out through the right. Now, you will be using kind of both nostrils, but with practice, you really feel the emphasis on the nostril that you're focusing on. So first of all, we will cultivate the full breath, and then we'll come into that Nadi Shodhana breath. And then I'll take us through a brief body scan, just bringing mindfulness to each area of the body and keeping it nice and body-based so that we just drop really deep below thought, below prana, really into the sensation where we're really below thought, below breath. We're right down into the kind of foundational place of our being. We'll close the eyes. As you drop into your body and bring your mind present to this moment, begin by really opening your senses, just dropping your mind into what the senses are with right now. The sounds and feelings around you. The sensations and the aliveness of this moment. Sense the temperature of the air on your skin. Allow all the sounds around you to be there. Sense the early evening, the light, the feeling. Feel where you're sitting, the contact of your legs and feet with the floor. Your seat, inviting your hips to feel heavy and your belly soft. Feel that gentle downward pull of energy connecting you to the earth, rooting you, centering you, grounding and settling you. Feel the earth below you. And rooting your hips into your seat. As you push down with your hips now, you feel your spine grow tall. The chest a little lifted from the inside. The crown of the head tall. And the sense of the spaciousness around you and above you. Feel the contrast of that with the earth below you. balance your awareness in the feeling and spaciousness of the heart. Feel the warmth and aliveness of your breath in your chest. And notice where else you feel and attune to the breath. From the nose, the cooler air of the inhale and the warmer air of the exhale. Follow the passage of the breath from the nostrils and feel that there's a barely perceptible feeling around the throat. And around the shoulders and chest. The ribs. Feel around the side ribs and the underarms. The gentle expansion and contraction of the breath there. The inhale filling you up, nourishing your system. And the exhale releasing. Naturally letting go tensions and toxins with the exhale. And you feel your back ribs moving with the breath gently. And the lower front ribs, the solar plexus at that V in the ribs, expanding, dropping down with the inhale, drawing in and up with the exhale. Focus on the solar plexus and the side ribs and see if you can breathe in for the count of 6 and out for the count of 6, knowing and noticing where the tide of the breath turns and noticing that natural pause. Breathing in, filling the lower ribs, belly will feel the ripple of the breath, and it can continue up to the chest. And then the chest and ribs, lower ribs and belly just relax. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really follow the exhale right to its end. You might end up relaxing or warming up the lungs enough that you're lengthening the breath a little. Usually by focusing on lengthening the exhale, the inhale also naturally lengthens. See if the breath will continue to fill to the count of 8. Only if it's comfortable, only if the breath feels steady and even and relaxed and fluid. Just by naturally focusing on the breath, by letting it fill from the lower lungs up through the chest. You're deepening, lengthening, slowing the breath, which is transforming your nervous system, relaxing your body, your mind, growing more spacious and quiet and calm. Hormonal balance shifting in the body, making more relaxed, healing hormones to reset the whole internal system. Savor every single healing breath. So if you can, just gradually begin to transform these long, deep breaths. So the next time you breathe in, focus on breathing in through the left nostril. Notice the pause and then consciously breathing out through the right nostril. Let your mind go from the third eye center down to the base of the spine, then in right. Feel the breath going from the base of the spine upwards and then out the left. In left. Out right. In right. Pausing out left. Follow that right to its end and continue yourself in through the nostril you just breathed out of. Switching to exhale and noticing the pauses when the tide turns. Slow and steady and even as you can. Quiet breaths. When you next breathe out through that left nostril, begin to allow relaxation as a practice of Nadi Shodhana. Rhythm might continue a little by itself. Focus now on Sushumna Nadi, the central channel from the earth through your midline, up through your center, from the root to the crown of the head. Feeling the legs, the root center, this pelvic floor area, the tailbone. Feel the quality of that. Feel up through the hips to Svadhisthana chakra, the watery belly center, around the navel area and below, soft and full. Center of our emotional, nurturing well-being, a receptivity. Moving up to the lower ribs, the middle back, the solar plexus, Manipur chakra, center of our will, directed action, outward expression and manifestations. Let your awareness spread into the chest area, the heart center, Anahata chakra, physical heart, feeling heart, spiritual heart. Feel the expansiveness and the spaciousness, the ease, the well-being of this heart center. Our sense of acceptance, compassion, loving kindness, trust, equanimity. Feel your shoulders, arms and hands, an extension of the natural giving and receiving of the heart, that place of exchange, its physical organ even, exchanges, receiving, blood giving out, blood and life-giving fluids. And so the arms and hands, an extension of that relational aspect of the heart in the world. Feel around the throat now and the tops of the shoulders, Vishuddha chakra. Spoken truth, creative self-expression, clear and spacious. Feel the jaw, the lips, your nose and cheekbones, your temples, eyes, ears, the center of the back of the head and the base of the skull, the third eye center in the forehead, Ajna chakra, or intuitive knowing, clear seeing. Wise discernment and connected to the heart. And Sahasrara chakra at the crown, connecting us to the divine, to the collective unconscious. Feel the opening to all that is unseen. Creative life force and the divine. The deep causal layers of ourselves. And from the crown back through the third eye center, Vishuddha at the throat, Anahata at the heart center, solar plexus of Manipur, the belly of Svadhisthana, and the root, Muladhara, deepest layers of our conditioning and ourself, our origins, connecting us to the earth. Balance your awareness now in the heart center as we sit together in the wise holding, wise expansiveness of the heart. As you rest in the awareness of the heart, feel the little slight lift at the corners of your mouth, corners of your eyes, like there's an inner smile. Feel that inner smile in the heart center. And now dropping your chin just a little bit. You could slowly open your eyes towards the floor in front of you. Looking out from behind your eyes, just noticing your system. A feeling of embodied, spacious, calm presence, quieter mind, relaxed body, soft heart. And then slowly stretching your gaze. And then if you want to stretch your legs, let's bring our hands in prayer to the heart and with gratitude to each other. We've practiced together and share our intention to go deeper. We really support each other. So thank you. Namaste. Thank you all. Thank you.